Good morning, welcome to my channel. Sorry guys, I've been not around, I haven't done much, but I did make a start on one of the covers, and that's what we're going to cover today. We are going to do this and finish creating this journal. So what I did, I covered it with a needle Holden page. I stitched it, put a cover there, a pocket there. That is a pocket as well at the back. And then we have got this. And this is what I'm going to show you today. We're going to use some Edith Holden. And what I like about this, it's created a nice tuck spot. So that's what we're going to create with the next book. I'm going to give one of these journals away. So like, comment, and share my videos. What we'll do, which is really important to me, is when you like and comment for the giveaway, this is to tell me where you are in your scrapbooking journey. Which would be great. So one of these will definitely, we got two, just remember that. So we're going to do the same thing as I've done here. This is probably a little bit long, so we might do a bit of a snip on one that likes to have, when I'm using Kraft text or any of that stuff, I don't know if I'm going to keep that on there. At this point we are, because we want to see how chunky it gets before we cut it back or make it as fasteners, you know. I don't know yet. Because it's Kraft text, we can actually sew on this, which is really good. This is really good. It's good stuff. You can wash this stuff. So, what am I doing? I'm going to snip. I only need to snip a little bit. That's from the other one. So we don't have to snip much, but we want it quite straight. And because I've got all the scraps here, who knows if I'm straight. So we'll just get rid of that. Sorry I've been away. I've just been trying to take a bit of time out for myself. We had a lot going on. We all got sick. I think I made you aware of that in the last video. My grandson broke his hand at his birthday party. So it has been a bit of a tiring time here. So I still need to add some extra pages to this, which I've picked out some today. Oh, I might have cut a bit too much. Let's see. If I have, I've got another Kraft text there. Let me see. Oh, Kraft text has sent me something a little bit too crooked. We might pick another Kraft text. I didn't realise that. So I want to make sure it's even. I might use this colour. Let's make sure it's even, and it's definitely not. I want to see how even it is that way. And it is. So I've just got to figure out which is the crooked part. And I think it's that side. So we're going to take a little bit off that. So we've got golly gosh, that's very crooked. I should have checked it. The other one I think might have been as well. So let's straighten it. So that's straighter. Look, if you've got a bit of crookedness, it's not too bad. It's when it's too much. Right, that's straight now. So let's see how much I need to nip, and it was the amount of the other one. So it's not straight on that side. It doesn't look perfect. I like this cutting board. Here in Australia, I think it's around $50. I only need to nip a little bit. And that's all I'm going to nip because I don't want to destroy my cover. Okay. And then this one won't be a fold, so I'm still not going to cut it quite yet. Or we might. I don't normally like cutting my covers fully, just in case, but I might cut the 1/2 inch off. 1/2 inch, okay. Which is about that much on this one. I really like working with Kraft text, guys, but really it's very disappointing when you end up with, when you buy this stuff, it's not measured. And see, it looks crooked there, so I'm going to go on that side. And let's see what happens when we get it to 1/2 inch. It looks crooked all over, doesn't it? I'm going to actually fold it because I don't trust it now. But it's gorgeous stuff to work with, you know, like it makes for nice journal covers. So I'm going to do that and not stress it out too much because it's pointless. Okay, and it doesn't look really straight, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so what I want to do with this is do the same thing I done with the other one and make, what's this one, 2.5 inch? Yeah, I want to make a 2.5 inch frame, and I try to be as centre as possible. Kraft text is a wonderful thing to work with. Oh no, it's going to give me grief because I think I've broken the I'm just going to make sure. There you go. That looks pretty good for this. We'll keep that because we'll use it. And now I've got to look for the piece I had already cut out and I don't know where it went. Holy moly, guys. Like, seriously. When you don't do any craft for quite some time, you end up in trouble, like I am. I did set, it's getting quite warm in here because the heater is on. It's beautiful and cozy. We've had some sunny days, guys. I'm just seriously, it's been beautiful weather. But you don't know how long it's going to last for. Did I put it here somewhere? Maybe with this one. I've got this gorgeous Tim Holtz piece. That might look good. Oh, it does. So what we might do, I won't be sticking this down yet, right, because I'm going to sew around it. And I don't wish to do that on video. I'm going to decide which side I want to use, and I'm going to use that side. So we're going to glue around here. Now, when you're using Kraft text, guys, you need to make sure that you glue things down properly. If you're sewing, still glue, because what ends up, oops, it's got to go that way. What ends up happening is it's slippery, very slippery to sew. And I'm going to glue down here because I want that glued down. Oh, I don't know why the glue's playing up, but it is. Okay. I'm going to do it like that so it's not. So we'll let it glue down. And we're going to sew around this, but not online. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to put on this Every Day is a Fresh Start. I'm going to use some of this gorgeous cheesecloth because I love it. Yes, I'm so sorry. I've just really had to take time out because sometimes, you know, you need to sort of give yourself a bit of break. Because that's life gets in the way, and you got to put the needs of your home first. And I do care for my grandson. It's raining, guys. It's raining. You can probably hear that on the roof, my tin roof, but I'm not bothered by it. I hope you're not. I am going to ink my edges. Now, normally I might have put journal on this, but I don't know. I just love these sorts of sayings, so I thought I'd use that. My aim for this month is to get back into my videos and start doing, you know, videos. Get back into it because, guys, I need to craft. I don't know about you guys, but for my own peace of mind, I need to craft. So I'm going to leave that like so because I want to sew around this. And like I said, I don't want to, and that will be the front of our cover. So we'll make a journal card for that. And I'm going to use Edith Holden. I'm just going to find something pretty that I might like. This is one of her smaller books. I wanted a page with one single print. I don't want to use all the print, you know, like one print on one side. I don't know. Oh, where's the rest of the book? I did have another part of the book, but look, it doesn't matter. So, when we make the journal cards for these, okay, we're going to use it this way. I normally, what I will be doing is folding that way, because this is how I made the other card. And look, I don't measure. I just eyeball everything. You can measure. You can use a scoreboard. I don't. Like so. Like so. And then I need to put something in there because that's what I like to do. And I have got stuff here. If you remember, we cut out these tea-stained pages because I like to reinforce. So, or maybe we'll do that. That was silly, Jeannie. Hang on a minute. I might use that one. I like to reinforce my journal cards. And then we'll start making some pockets and stuff. You can see how long it's been since I used my glues. Oh, it's been a while since I've done anything. Like I said, I only did that cover because I wanted to show you what we'll be doing. I don't know how long we're going to keep this tag, but oh, doesn't have to, oh gosh, Jeannie Jeannie's just needs to get back into the swing of things. That's what she needs to do. And I will do that. I might use this. Because if I sew, oh, listen to that rain, guys. We really need it here. We've had hardly any rain, and they're predicting a dry summer. I believe that's happening around the world, you know, different things like that. Now, what I want to pick with this, what I love doing to mine, guys, and I find it looks good. I'll just get something that's got tickets and all stuff here, but it's not the tickets I want to use. I'll just find something that's going to be what I would like to use. Sometimes I feel in our stash we've got so much stuff that can be used and we don't use it. This one. This one will do. Where's my straight scissors? Like I said, I didn't organise myself. But I'll get my straight scissors and I will cut there. There. Geez, I'm crooked. I don't know if I really like this one. Because when you do this, it's going to be upside down. Well, there's a way around that. It doesn't matter. We will do that. And what we'll do is try and get it straight. And then cut it across the middle. Oh, I didn't stick that down properly. And we need to know it's going to fit. And I need to cut that down. Like, I don't use cutting tools. I just try and roughly get this approximately right. Now we need will fit in nicely. We need some glue. And what I like, you see how we've got that? And we're going to put that there. Where's the other piece? And that's for the back. I just need to snip a tiny bit off that because it just looks a little bit crooked. And I'm going to put this first piece down. And then normally I get a, when I've sewn around it and whatnot, I get, what do they call those things? Eyelet. Put an eyelet through. This is just a quick, simple way of tabbing your journal cards. And then that will fit in nicely to the back. like so. Then I would ink this. If you don't want it to be straight, you just nip the very edge like so. Oops. Like so. I think Rachel from Roxy Creations started doing this. I'm pretty certain that's the first lady I ever seen doing that. And there's a journal tag. You can decorate this journal tag. You can do anything to... Oh, don't move it too much. I might. It's not drying as quickly as I like, even though I've got the fire going, but I'd say humidity's got a lot to do with it. And then that's your journal card for the front of your journal, like so. So for the inside, I'm thinking, again, we might use Edith Holden for a pocket. I was using a postcard in the other one, and I'm just thinking, should we do that? Let me see what I've got here. Let's find a postcard. Got plenty of those. Postcards are good, guys. If you got them, use them. They make great pockets. Like, there's a postcard there. But I've actually got a book of postcards here. I think they are. I'm just finding the right one. We'll have a look and see what we've got. Just, you can use photos. I've got others here. I'll just have a look. We'll have a look. Anyway, this is easy way of doing things, right? So that's for there. And we'll put that like so. It's either that one or one of these. And it's just a matter of going through these ones and checking to see if there's anything I might like. Oh, a little envelope. And you see, this cost me 50 cents. There's nothing I really like amongst that, but I really like her. So again, guys, I am going to use a thin glue, like so. And like I said, with these, I forgot to put the hole in it. Not a hole, but a little notch. Just a little notch. I hope the glue doesn't go on my thing, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Like so. Just a little bit of... And then we're going to place that like so. And that's our pocket for that page. This is such a simple way of making a traveller's notebook, guys. And see how you have to hold it down? Because it's really something that doesn't just stick as quickly. I'm just using the quick 45 glue. And it's not one that I'm real keen on. We're going to make a journal card for that. So that's that. And I need to really press down on this because... honestly, it is not going to hold down as easily as I'd like to unless I do this. And because I don't want to sew on it, because it's a postcard and it's a vintage one, I want it to still look like it is, you know, nice and vintagey. Now, for the inside pocket, I made a big one. And again, I'm not going to sew on this one. We're just going to make that page up. And what I want to do with the back and that pocket is to be able to sew around them when I've got it. I'm just trying to see which one I'd like. Isn't that pretty, this back page? We're going to use that. Because I'll sew around these when they're done. And I'll show you what I mean. And I might get the scoreboard to show you how I do this. Because you need to get this correct. Where's my scoreboard? What do I do with it? I should have showed you from the start with the scoreboard, shouldn't I? But I didn't. It should be around here. Sorry guys, I'm disorganised. I didn't organise myself. And I honestly don't know where my scoreboard is. So we want them the same, right? So that we're able to sew around them. So, because I can't find it, I'm going to have to do it without. I'm going to use both of them on top of each other and lightly bend them. Because when you sew around these, you want to be able to sew them while they're on top of each other. And this is all I'm going to do for both of them. Better make sure I pick the right side. I'm using my fingers to score them down. So use the scoreboard if you got it. 1/2 inch in. Right, we're going to decide which, this is for our back page. So we're going to go back on itself. It's a pity we're hiding that, but that's what's going to happen here. And see how it fits in nicely? Now, this is where you're going to have to be really careful for placement, because your machine's going to sew around this and the other side. So I'm going to glue it down. Because it's going to be sewn around, it doesn't matter that I haven't cut those edges. I'm just keeping this simple, guys. Absolutely simple. Oh, I didn't do this side. And this side. And do there, there. And like I said, it doesn't matter because I'm sewing around it. This is just so it's got a nice page on the back. And like I said, because I'm sewing around it, I'm not highly stressed about it. I might move it a little bit back this way. Only reason why I don't want it to be right on the spine area is it's going to look cute. Right, how we've got time. Gosh, time's moving along. Like I said, I was going to keep it simple. Now it's deciding which page I like for the pocket. We'll just have a look at the other side before we commit, because that's what I like to do, because this is our pocket. And like I said, I like to see before I commit to something. We're going to, oh, I like that. So we're going to take a little notch. So we know that's a pocket. And then we're going to take a little notch from there and there. But we want this to be a roomy pocket, because when you commit to something like this, I didn't ink the other one, but I would ink them. And I'm going to quickly sew up there before I stick it down, because when we sew the other side, this will be sewn down with it. Oh, that's going to wreck my pocket, isn't it? So I might sew this pocket and just glue it down. So if you've got a minute, I'll just quickly sew around that pocket, because I want this to be sort of. I want to give it room. So just give me a minute and I'll sew around it. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, look, I missed a bit there. Hang on a second. Okay. So I did sew around it. Oh, no, I missed it again. I'm going to take a snip off that and that. Gosh, I missed that, guys. Give me 2 seconds and I'll sew around this and just hope it's dry and I'll be back. Be patient with me. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm done. So, see how it slips? No matter what you do, it will slip. But it won't matter because it's going to look good. Now we're going to put this pocket down. I might snip that a little bit there. And then when I do the next video, which I assure you it won't be as, you won't have to wait as long. We will come back and make tags for this journal. We'll sew in the signatures and put things that aren't chunky in a traveller's note. Because we don't want chunky, right? Like so. Just make sure. Because I need the glue to stick it down. Okay. And this will hide the fact that I got sewing in that part. Look at that. There you go. So you really need to, when you're using Kraft text, you really need to rub these in. There's all the stitching I need to take off. I mean, if it's a sewing, then that will go in there. That will be sewn around. That will be in there. That will be sewn around for the next video. And then we'll start doing tags and whatnot and complete this journal. I'm seriously thinking of something around that. I think I did the other postcard. I don't know. I did, but I must have sewn it before I stuck it down. But anyway, guys, don't forget one of these journals is going to be the giveaway. So each month there will be a giveaway on this channel. Like I said, be a subscriber and just say what you're up to in your junk journal. Anything to do what you're up to with your junk journal. Progress or what you're up to. If you like crafting along with me. Something to that effect. But thanks for watching, liking and subscribing. See you in a few days. I won't keep you waiting long, I promise. Bye, guys. Thank you. Have a good weekend.